Hey guys, today I wanted to go over the bridge. Now, very common exercise, I see it done all the time. There's a couple of things that are really important that can either make or break this exercise. And if you break it, generally it's gonna end up going really bad, but it's gonna take a really long time for it to eventually appear as a bad exercise. So one of the things we wanna do right from the get-go is understand that every single movement, including this exercise, starts and ends with core contraction. So what you're gonna do is have the person bend their knees, or you're gonna be bending your knees. What you're gonna do the first, right from the get-go, is activate that TV, that deep core muscle. And what you're gonna notice is that when you do that, the hip is gonna set in a nice neutral spine position. What we're not trying to do is get that back to press into the ground. What we wanna do is just maintain that contraction. Next thing is make sure that the feet, knee, and hip are all aligned, feet, knee, and hips in line. And then this is generally kind of a thing, you slide your feet just in a little bit further right there. This is a preference thing. I like to have them lift up their toes. It's not a deal breaker, but generally when they do lift up their toes, they're less likely to push away or to have their heel come up off as they lift. They're generally not going to lift that heel up, but they may push their put the pressure forward onto their toes. We don't want that. So I'm going to get Tyrus to lift up his toes. He's going to point them up. From here, activating the TVA, he's going to bridge up. He's going to come right up into the top position, stopping there, holding that. If you notice, he's nice and straight. He's going to come right back down, maintaining that contraction the whole way down. What we don't want to see is if he didn't brace, if he relaxes, go for it again, don't breathe. If you notice just at the beginning, he comes back down, try it again. He notices his hip actually rolls and then he comes up. So go for it again. His hip's going to roll, then he comes up. It's very, very, very slight, but if you slow it down, you can actually see it. So he's going to come down. The other thing we don't want is if he comes up way too high, so come all the way up, and he gets this back arching, come back down. So what that's doing is that's actually going to be showing us a false hip extension. We want the movement to be coming right from here. So if he lifts his arm over, we can get it right from that hip joint. We don't want any of the movement coming from the back. We want solid structure here, solid structure down there, and all the movement coming from the hip. This is a good progression. This is where we want to start from, right from the ground. This is going to progress us into a single leg deadlift, another exercise where hip hinging and hip movement are key. All right?